Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight. This is going to be the midweek check-in we have here coming up for the rest of the week. What kind of energies can we expect? How can we best move through those energies? This is the Mantegna Tarot. It is a deck of archetypes. We have music, terpsichore, arithmetic, and the gentleman. This deck is Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. So for those Mantegna Tarot cards, we have music, which is number 26, terpsichore, which is card number 13. We have arithmetic, which is card number 25, and we have the gentleman, which is number 5. And then here we have two cards, believe and shine. These two cards from this deck are from the section on moving forward, the ocean qualities that focus on moving forward. And then I have this deck here, which is the rainbow shadow, the rain shadow tarot. We have the Tower and Temperance. You know what? I'm going to take another couple cards. To go with those are a couple major arcana cards. That is major energy. I think I have them upside down. The one that just came out is the Queen of Swords. And we have the Lovers. We have Death. Oh, that's a whole section here. Anything else? Eight of Wands. Okay. Just making space. The Tower, Temperance, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Death, and the Eight of Wands. So we have music 26, terpsichore 13, arithmetic 25, gentleman number 5. We have the oracle card which says, believe, may the sea deepen your faith. And this other oracle card that says, shine, may you be a lighthouse. And with these tarot cards in the row below, we have the Tower, card number 16. We have Temperance, card number 14. We have the Queen of Swords, card number 6, the Lovers, card number 13, Death, and we have the Eight of Wands. That's a healthy amount of major arcana here with the Tower, Temperance, the Lovers, and Death. So I just want to run through these because I do see a lot of similarities between these messages with the cards. The Tower is generally a representation of sudden change. It is abrupt situation that forces you to adapt quickly. It forces you to take a look at things in a different way. It forces you to, it often puts a person in a position where they have to fix something. So generally the Tower, here it is depicted as a volcano, but generally the Tower is a structure that is weak and crumbling, struck by lightning. It's falling apart in an instant. That lightning is the sudden change. And what comes from that is you have to respond to the situation very quickly. And the idea overall is that you can rebuild the structure and make it more sound as you move in the future. So sometimes it can be a series of unfortunate events or one singular, abrupt, unfortunate event. On the other hand, if you're able to see and have the perspective that sometimes things happen for a reason, you can perhaps step back and be a little bit more objective about these changes and have the mind to analyze them so you can see what actually is no longer working and where can you build going forward that will benefit you and work to your advantage. So sometimes it is a situation that's occurring so that you can improve the circumstances of your life. And occasionally the Tower is sudden good news, it is opportunity, and it is, sometimes it can even be a situation where you get an offer from a romantic partner that just really changes your life quickly. So it's not always a series of unfortunate events or a sudden unfortunate event. Whatever the event is, whatever the change is, you're being asked to adapt quickly and respond quickly. And that's how the Tower impacts you. It's a surprise. And yet we are supposed to take a look at this Tower and adapt and move forward in a positive new direction. Rebuild something stronger for the future. Temperance is a card of balance and harmony. It's a card that asks you to bring balance and harmony into your life. So upon reflection of whatever sudden change may be affecting your life abruptly, you're being asked to have a balanced perspective as you approach the circumstances and respond with a calm, even-keeled, balanced mind, that you have the ability to mix the energies and bring them together in a balanced fashion, that you have the ability to harmonize the energies at play, to bring order out of whatever chaos the Tower has presented. And then with the Queen of Swords here, this next card, this is a card, the Queen of Swords is a strong individual with clarity of mind, and this Queen can be cutting and abrupt with her words, with her thoughts, but she has clarity in her thoughts, and she stands with strength in her convictions, in her decisions, in her choices. She stands behind her word. And with this card appearing in this reading today, it may be that you're facing opinions of others, a lot of opinions of others, a lot of input from the outside world, and you're being asked to stand strong and formulate your own opinions and basically cut through the noise of the crowd and have your voice heard. This card asks you to stand your ground and voice your opinions, and you have the truth of the direction in which you're moving. You get the final say. So despite whatever opinions are being shared around you, you get the final word. Let your voice be heard. The next card is the Lovers, and that card is the choice. You may be presented with a love offer. You may be finding a love partner, but originally or traditionally, the Lovers card is seen as the choice. And it looks like with the change, you have choices before you. You have the choice of how to move forward, and you have to follow whichever path is right for you. With the card Death here, this is a card of endings and new beginnings. It is a card of transformation. It is a card of putting some things to rest and allowing for the birth of something new. And with Death here in this position, it looks like whatever opinions you have as you voice your responses to the situation, you're making your choices. You are deciding what needs to end with this tower and what or how you can move forward into new beginnings. With the Eight of Wands next to that, the Eight of Wands is highly suggestive of fast, new energy, fast communication, quick movement forward. It's a card that asks you to be quick on your feet. It also can indicate travel as you move forward. Being quick on your feet, responding quickly to different situations. You can always handle whatever life throws at you. Like if you weren't ready to receive these lessons, they wouldn't be presented to you. You're prepared. You're ready. You can handle this, whatever it is. Whatever changes, whatever abrupt changes you're facing, whatever quick decisions you need to make, you get the final say in the choice and how to move forward quickly and what it is exactly that you need to put an end to. What kind of changes do you need to make? Where do you need to be adaptable? That's something that you should know for your own life, meaning whatever your circumstances are, as we all have our own circumstances in our own lives, that's something that you should be able to identify within the parameters of the things you have going on in your own life. So card number 26 is music. It is the archetype for harmony. Attract friends and disorient enemies. This is to say that you don't have to share everything with everyone. If you're moving, you don't have to tell everyone where you're going. It's sort of on a need to know basis. And you can be ambiguous. You can leave information out when it comes to your enemies. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're giving the upper hand to people that maybe don't have your best interest in mind. How do you attract friends? By harmonizing energy. I don't know that it specifically is suggesting that you need to make more friends or you need to attract more friends, but there's something in this card about balancing energy of sweet and sour. You want to take a look at what can work in your favor and what can work against you, and be aware of those energies, and again harmonize those energies, which we see in the card Temperance, where there may be situations or relationships that are not quite as sweet. What can we do to sweeten them? She has the ability to take words, thoughts, concepts out of the air and make beautiful music with her flute, with her musical instruments. She can harmonize the energy. Card number 26. And then we have Terpsichore. Terpsichore is number 13, and it is the archetype for nimbleness or being nimble. Dance with everyone to understand them better. This is taking into consideration, what do they say? Walk a mile in someone else's shoes. This is being able to stand in someone else's perspective and see things how they see things. That can be challenging for some people. It is a very Libran energy. To have that balance, to be able to see from that balance, to be objective. And again, this is very much in alignment with the card Temperance. Dance with everyone to understand them better. Now, again, we have these two cards, Terpsichore and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords being surrounded by all these opinions of other people and having to stand up and find her own voice. Terpsichore suggests that we at least consider those opinions, dance with others to understand them better, participate in conversations to understand that someone else's suggestions might be coming from they are coming from the other person's point of view. Everybody walks through life with a tint or a filter, a lens, a filter on their own lens, right? And that filter is created by our own experiences, our own fears and insecurities, and we're being asked to look at things through those different lenses. But in the end, we're going to have to make decisions for ourselves and take our own opinions from our personal lens, from our personal filter, because that's what's going to be most appropriate for our own lives. And then we have this card, Arithmetic, card number 25. This is the archetype for measure. Combine strengths and use them to your favor. Again, Temperance is asking you to combine strengths, to mix things together, to find balance. Combine strengths and use them to your favor. You have the ability to have sound judgment over values. So the protagonist in this card, Arithmetic, is counting change. What is the value of the change in comparison to something that a merchant would sell or something that you would want to buy, right? We put a value on money. It means something. It has a value, and then we esteem the value of other things for which we exchange that money. We are being asked to consider and evaluate different things in our lives. Evaluate the situations. Evaluate the relationships. What is it that will work best for us moving forward? I mean, that's the choice. We need to evaluate different opinions. We need to evaluate the circumstances of the tower. And then combine strengths and use them to your favor. Pull out the most valuable aspects of the situation and use that to rebuild the tower. And finally, from these cards, we have card number 5, the Gentleman, which is a card of, it's the archetype for charm. Seduction is often the most effective weapon. It's very much in alignment with this card, Music, about making friends and disorienting your enemies. You can manipulate energy. You can manipulate what people see of you based on your ability to be charming or seductive. Sometimes you can get your way. in a certain direction by being charming. What do they say? That you can attract more bees with honey? I'll read these cards, Believe and Shine, from the book here. Believe says, may the sea deepen your faith. The reflection: to enter the sea is to conceive of something greater than yourself while allowing space for your own greatness. It is soul knowledge that even as you need water, you are water. The blessings: may your worthiness be unassailable. May you claim your place in the world. May you always be there for yourself. May you believe in you. That is the strength of the Queen of Swords. The mantra for this card: to believe in the ocean is to believe in myself. The other card, Shine. This card, Shine, says, may you be a lighthouse. In the sea, living each wave fully, you are luminous. Washed in light, the water glittering on your skin, you are alive with the thrill of facing fear over and over. As you endeavor, you inspire all those around you toward greater bravery. The blessings: may you be seen and known and understood. May you be the inspiration you are looking for. May you dive deep into the glitter. The mantra is, as I shine, I light a path for others. Let me see if I can get one clarification or confirmation card from this Visconti deck. You're being asked to believe in yourself, to trust in your own words and opinions as you're made to adapt, as you have to face whatever challenges are being presented to you with this tower. All right, let's leave it there. Got the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, again, and Justice. The Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Justice. Justice and Temperance have a lot in common. We have the Lovers twice. This is sharing a cup. This is balancing with somebody else. This could be, though, however, balancing within yourself. This is trusting in someone else. This is forming a contract. This is an agreement. So it could be with someone else. However, if it is within yourself, it is the agreement, the understanding that you are trusting in this new path. You are trusting in these decisions that you're making. You are trusting that if you put something to rest, that something better will come in its place. Again, another message of the Tower. Trust in the balance, trust in your wisdom, trust in the balance. Justice. It's your time. This reading is suggesting that things will work out in your favor. Let's hope there's truth in that. That's the message for the midweek check-in. Thank you for coming to Compass Starlight.